Confusing.
The instructions on the box are very confusing.
The instructions on the box are very confusing.
Confusingly.
Confusingly.
What's for dessert?
What's for dessert?
Dessert.
Dessert.
Loose.
Loose. Check that the plug has not come loose.
Check that the plug has not come loose.
She usually wears her hair loose.
She usually wears her hair loose.
The potatoes were sold loose, not in bags.
The potatoes were sold loose, not in bags.
The sheep had got out and were loose on the road.
The sheep had got out and were loose on the road.
The horse had broken loose from its tether.
The horse had broken loose from its tether.
During the night, somebody had cut the boat loose from its moorings.
During the night, someone had cut the boat loose from its moorings.
He pounced on a loose ball.
He pounced on a loose ball.
Looseness.
Looseness.
The organization broke loose from its sponsors.
The organization broke loose from its sponsors.
He cut himself loose from his family.
He cut himself loose from his family.
It's okay. Hang loose and stay cool.
It's okay. Hang loose and stay cool.
Teenagers need a place to let loose.
Teenagers need a place to let loose.
She let loose a stream of abuse. She let her hair loose and it fell around her shoulders. Who's let the dog loose? He was at last let loose in the kitchen. A team of professionals were let loose on the project. There was a loud bang, and then all hell broke loose.
He kept a tight grip on her arm.
She twisted her hair into a tight knot.
The screw was so tight that it wouldn't move.
She was wearing a tight pair of jeans.
These shoes are much too tight. The new sweater was a tight fit.
We need tighter security at the airport. The rope was stretched tight.
There was a tight group of people around the speaker. We have a very tight budget. The President has a tight schedule today. I'm sorry, she said with a tight smile. He complained of having a tight chest. Her throat felt tight, just looking at her baby. It was a tight community and newcomers were not welcome. The driver slowed down at a tight bend in the road. The plane flew around in a tight circle. He's very tight with his money.
Tightness.
Tightness.
lose,
loses,
lost,
losing,
I've lost my keys.
The tickets seem to have got lost. She lost her husband in the crowd.
She lost a leg in a car crash.
He's lost his job. Some families lost everything in the flood. They lost both their sons in the war. The ship was lost at sea. Many people lost their lives.
Misplace,
misplaces,
misplaced,
misplacing,
I seem to have mislaid my keys. I seem to have mislaid my keys.
mislay,
mislays,
mislaid, mislaid,
mislaying,
The negotiators are trying to make peace between the warring factions.
A UN force has been sent to keep the peace. After years of war, the people long for a lasting peace. The two communities live together in peace. The countries have been at peace for more than a century.
She lay back and enjoyed the peace of the summer evening. She wrote something on a small piece of paper.
He cut the pizza into bite-sized pieces. I've got a piece of grit in my eye. Police are trying to piece together the last hours of her life.
piece, pieces, pieced, piecing.